Good morning, dear students. Welcome to the Science on class. Today we are going to discuss some points from lesson 3 thermal physics. Refer your page number 32. Thermal. What is thermal energy? Thermal means in our lower classes we learned it is nothing but an heat energy. So define thermal energy. Heat is transferred between the any two bodies due to their difference in their temperature. It is called thermal energy. What are the units of thermal energy? SI unit of thermal energy is joule. In our daily life, we are using other units also. What are the other units of thermal energy? One is calorie, the other one is kilocalories. Define calorie. What is calorie? It is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 degree Celsius. Define kilocalories. What is kilocalories? It is defined as the amount of heat energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water through 1 degree Celsius. Next, we are going to discuss the topic about effects of heat. If we heat a substance, what are the effects may occur? Temperature may rises, changes of state, and expansion. We already learnt in our lower classes on heating a substance, expansion will occur. There are three types of expansion is occurs in all the three types of matters. One is expansion in solids. Second one, expansion in liquids. Third one, expansion in gases. We will see the first one now, expansion in solids. Expansion in solids, it has a three classification. One is linear expansion, superficial expansion, third one is cubical expansion. Linear expansion. Length of the substances increases on heating a solid substance is called linear expansion. If the area of the substances increases on heating is called superficial expansion. If the volume is increases on heating a substance is called cubical expansion. Students, next we move on to the next 2 marks, coefficient of linear expansion. It is defined as ratio of change in length of the substance per degree rise in the temperature to its unit length. This is the formula for the linear expansion. Delta L by L naught is equal to alpha L delta T. Here this delta L is nothing but change in length. L naught is the original length. Alpha L coefficient of linear expansion. Delta T change in temperature. And the unit of coefficient of linear expansion is Kelvin inverse. Students, next we are going to see the topic about coefficient of superficial expansion. What is the definition? It is defined as the ratio of increase in the area of the length per degree rise in temperature to its unit area. The formula delta A by A naught is equal to alpha A delta T. Here delta A stands for change in area, A naught original area, alpha A coefficient of superficial expansion, delta T change in temperature, and unit of superficial expansion is Kelvin inverse. Students, next we are going to discuss about the coefficient of cubical expansion. What it defines? It defines change in volume of a substance for 1 degree rise in temperature to its unit volume. This is the formula, students. delta V divided by V naught is equal to alpha V delta T. Here delta V stands for change in volume, V naught original volume, alpha V coefficient of cubical expansion and delta T change in temperature. Students, shall we discuss about the expansion in liquids? Expansion in liquids, it has two categories. One is real expansion, the other one is apparent expansion. Real expansion. What is real expansion? Heating a liquid without using any container is called real expansion. What is apparent expansion? Heating a liquid using any container, we will observe some expansion. That expansion is called apparent expansion. For the real expansion, the formula is L3 minus L2. For the apparent expansion, the formula L3 minus L1. Here, this L represents the length. Next, we are going to see the first topic about coefficient of real expansion. Define coefficient of real expansion. Ratio of rise in volume per degree rise in temperature. It is called coefficient of real expansion. Next, we are going to see about the coefficient of apparent expansion. What is the definition? Ratio of apparent rise in volume per degree rise in temperature. Students, here you can notice that for both we are using the same definition, but only for the coefficient of real expansion we have to use the word true. For the coefficient of apparent expansion we have to use the word apparent. Only this is the difference in between these two, and this often they are asking for our 2 marks and 4 marks. Students, shall we move on to the next topic, expansion in gases.